Hello, very good. My name is Cesar Pano. I am a graphic designer specialized in illustration and commercial animation. That is, my job is to make explanatory videos for agencies or for my own Creations Lab club project where I create explanatory videos in Spanish, English, and French. What is an explanatory video? In this video we are going to explain what it is and what the term explanatory video means. And we are going to analyze the main production techniques for them. In itself the definition I think is very clear and is more than obvious. An explanatory video is a video that explains something, but specifically this term, on a regular basis in the internet environment or in the business environment. Of audio-visual content, the term explanatory video, animated video, video with pictures. It comes to refer to that video that explains something in particular. It may be some history, the operation of some process, specific information, advertising, everything. It can cover all sectors: education, health, engineering, telecommunications, marketing, entertainment. In short, it is used as a form of communication. Normally it has become so popular thanks to the arrival of the internet, where the need to have content online has become massive and often mandatory. Having an explanatory video can save clients or audiences a lot of time and save them the hassle of having to read certain processes or ideas that in this way, the person who sees it in a matter of minutes can be clear about what it is about and what we are telling them. Ideal for processes, operations, strategies, and explanations of all kinds. Since visually the development of ideas is much easier, combined with audio and images, everything becomes much more effective, even pleasant. As the explanatory videos are used for a multitude of situations and different sectors. There are also a multitude of techniques. There are even online programs that do quite interesting things to you. We will analyze this in detail in another video because there are many alternatives and some are better than others. Continuing with the techniques for explanatory video, we can distinguish three main techniques that are more standardized and famous within the explanatory video production industry. I will talk about whiteboard videos, motion graphics, the usual cartoon videos, and 3D animations. On the one hand we would have the whiteboard videos, or scribing videos, where while the speech progresses a hand appears drawing the scene or process. This technique is well known, and widely used because it is an option that is usually cheaper than others' techniques, although it will really depend on the level of demand of the project. Since there are companies specialized in this technique that charge their money, these are really a minority and they are those that use real drawings. Here you have to differentiate. For the vast majority of explanatory video companies, these videos are made with a technique in which the hand does not actually draw the drawing. Of that feeling, yes, some get it more than others. That is also true. Some even use a 3D hand that is very ugly because it seems a strange thing more than a hand. It looks like a talk hand, and personally for that I would prefer to put one hand drawn, whoever draws and out. Here you can see different hands with markers, and if you look at they have different finishes, different writing sensations. Some are really horrible. It gives the impression that the lettering flies. They have no sensation of real writing. Then there are others who work it out a little more, and it seems that if they draw it. But to be honest, there are some companies, the least, we'll talk about this another day, that if they draw in real time, doing a truly artisan job. These videos of course are more complex and expensive, and the result is usually spectacular, very beautiful and natural, although I also have to say that there are times that the difference cannot be appreciated. If the video made with programs is well worked, it will be difficult to see the difference, especially if you do not work in this sector of animation. And I have also seen cases of artisan videos that were not especially better than those made with programs, since in the end the video drawn normally is also accelerated, often giving the same feeling that the fact produces with programs. In the end it is a matter of the company being serious and taking seriously the end result of what it produces. Here it is a question of budgets and experience of the company. You will have to analyze the previous work of the agencies or companies by looking at the drawing style of the draftsman of those who are artisans and seeing the finish of those who are not artisans. There are also web applications that make these videos such as Animaker, Renforce, Sparkle or Doodly, but so that the watermark does not appear you must pay a subscription that goes from €20 to 100-200 euros per month. Some do not have a good finish and you have to hire the voiceover on your own. It can be a good alternative if you don't have a budget or if you need something very simple, but you will have to do it yourself, and depending on the complexity of the subject it may not be very good and it does not give you the necessary seriousness. Without a doubt, a personalized video will always be more serious and with a more professional finish. Then we have the motion graphics K videos, or videos with cartoons. They are animated and dynamic 2D videos. They are more creative and usually somewhat more expensive than Blackboard videos, but the finish is very entertaining. Colorful and dynamic. If the chosen company is good, the result is much more impressive. And super dynamic. Here I would highlight the flat design concept, which is the flat drawing style, characterized by its maximum simplicity, of flat colors without gradients, which became fashionable a few years ago, as opposed to the fashion of Photoshop with its brightness, gradients, golden things, silver, the typical design of reggaeton posters, a lot of shine, glitter, rays, lights, etc. Then the flat design would be the opposite of the pompous style. It is the simple and basic style par excellence, shapes rounded, basic shapes, and with flat colors. So most motion graphics, or 2D animations nowadays follow that line more or less. There are animations with a more or less comic style, others more realistic style, or the manga style that would be a mixture, but if you look at this type of drawings you can hardly see in the corporate videos and commercial explanations, and when it is used, if you look, it is used more than anything in the whiteboard videos or whiteboard videos, because in the whiteboards only draw a scene. If we had to produce organic movement of those drawings, like the drawings of a lifetime, I know that it would multiply the work for every second of animation. Even so, there is everything, but it is clear that the reason why that this style has been imposed is because it has a better manageability, and at the same time it is simply clear and concise, and in design, less is more. If it is more economical to produce, then we already have it. As with whiteboards or scribing videos or whiteboard, there are also web applications with which you can do it, but you are also limited to the templates they have. You will have to hire the voice on your own, and you will have to dedicate your time to create and script it, and pay the subscription. Again, it is a valid alternative for tight budgets and for simple ideas. Finally, we have the videos in 3D, which are the most attractive and complex, although immensely more expensive. We also have web applications like Render Forest that make them, but we have the same pros and cons as with the other WBS for 2D. Do it yourself, hire voiceover on your own, and pay the subscription. Well, so far this small guide of styles and techniques to carry out your explanatory video. There are more alternatives such as animation with clay, artisan motion graphics, or presentations with actors, but they are more complex alternatives that require greater complexity and therefore bigger budget. I hope that with this video you can have greater knowledge of the different alternatives that exist to be able to carry out your explanatory video. In another video we will explore the web applications to have a comparison of styles, prices and qualities of them. Greetings, and if you want a personalized video, be it a Blackboard or motion graphics, our channel is dedicated to it in a professional way. You can visit our website and see styles and work done. Our prices are competitive and include a script, a storyboard and a voiceover. Professional greetings.